up, they're putting on a new musical comedy to help those who need some hope.
That's right. Family Promise of Las Vegas helps homeless families get off the streets and get back into homes. And cast members of several of Las Vegas's shows are coming together for a show called The Parenting Project.
We'll learn more in a second, but first, here's a preview of what is to come. Take it away, guys.
Just how hard can a Toll House cookie be? I've thrown out 2 whole batches, here's attempt number 3. I've got to make them perfect, and here's the brutal catch. My success as a mother depends on them, and I'm making them from scratch. Just the right amount of chips, and the egg yolk gently slips from its shell. Who'd have ever guessed that this slice of pure domestic bliss would be hell? If the butter doesn't soften and the flour isn't sifted, then this pressure that is often on my shoulders won't be lifted. If they come out right, I will have a prayer for this child to know that I truly care, and I never before had to worry like this. Husbands walk through the door and you give them a kiss. It's a cinch. It's so easy. My husband never raised an objection, and he doesn't care about perfection. If a pot roast wasn't good, I'd never do it over again. My husband doesn't care if the minute rice takes 10. If I screwed up a cake, no one's life was at stake, surely not his. Now I fear one is. And my mother's voice in my head like a hammer. Pieces of advice people said, how they clamor. It's as if it were the restless roar of the waiting crowd, and I'm stranded here trying to make them proud. I figure, what's the point? What does it matter? Quit when it makes me feel so inadequate. I tell you what would do a mother good, to have a ready mix for motherhood. I want the oven not to overheat the butter on the cookie sheet. I want the outer edge to turn a golden brown but not to burn. I want this child to somehow learn that I love him so, and he can love me in return. How do I do that? How do any of us do that? It doesn't come in a mix, and there are no secret tricks. You have to make your own batch, and you make it from scratch.
Wow. Well done. Go, girl. Thank you so much. That was Sarah Lowe singing from Jersey Boys. And here now with some more about the event is Richard Oberacker, who is the composer, who's also the conductor of Ka. Thank you so much for joining us, as well as Bruce Ewing from Phantom. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hi.
So,
Good morning.
Richard, tell us about the Parenting Project.
Well, first of all, I'm actually the composer of the Parenting Project. I'm not the composer of Ka. I'm the conductor of Ka. I am the composer of this show. It's a musical that it's really about parenting, and they're actually stories about real people, friends of ours, people that are in the news, things we've seen in the media, and it's basically a musical that's made out of just song. There's no book like story. It's song after song after song. So it works really well as a concert because literally like this, you can just present each individual song. And it really just follows the path of from when you're expecting a child to the end of the cycle when you end up parenting your own parent.
You got so many cool people to perform in your show.
Oh, yeah.
So how did you narrow it all down?
This is really where Bruce came in.
yeah.
Bruce is the guy, Bruce is the man who can make anything happen in this town for the arts.
Well, in this town also, the performing arts in general, just so generous. And so performers are always willing. And we have people from Ka, we have people from Jersey Boys, Lion King, Phantom, Elvis, Viva
Menopause.
Elvis, Menopause the
I've
musical.
seen practically all of them, the best shows in town.
And we have the best voices of the best
absolutely.
to come and sing this material.
So
It's
tell us
really
about
great.
Family Promise, which is what this is going to.
It's a local organization. We help families get off the streets and back into homes. They're with us for a few months at a time. We help them with just getting a job, also then learning to budget, giving parenting advice and counseling, and we have an 85% success rate of families who get off the street, back into homes, and they stay there.
And it's
great.
estimated about nearly 14,000 people are homeless every single night in Las Vegas. More than 5,000 school children are homeless every single night as well. So you guys are really giving back to the community.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's
All right,
great.
we have another performance lined up. This is going to be Corwin Hodge of Lion King. Are you ready?
Ready.
Absolutely.
All right, and
Excellent,
if you want the information, by the way, on where this is going to be, please take a look at your screen. We're going to put it up right now. The Parenting Project, it's Saturday and Sunday at Clark County Flamingo Library Theater. Take it away, Corwin.
Thank you so great. I always appreciate it.
means to bear responsibility. How bright, how radiant, how full, how vast the life ahead of her. My dreams surpassed. How wrong was I to think I understood the way this baby would affect the life I lead, the things I need, priority, capacity to love, How huge, how limitless, how small.
Excellent job, Chloe.
What a beautiful voice. Thank you so much. It was gorgeous.
That was great. Thank you.
Again, the Parenting Project is at 1 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Where, Bruce?
At the Flamingo Library Theater on
All
Flamingo,
right.
just east of Maryland Parkway.
All right. Admission is only $15 to $20, and it's in support of Family Promise of Las Vegas. For more information, just head to the website right there on your screen.